Hey guys, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the Golf Club 2 and round 2 of the Four Nations event. We are playing here at Le Golf National, which was picked by me. Obviously this course is hosting the Ryder Cup later on this year. I'm representing Scotland, Tim Wilson UK is representing England, Enforcer 3891 is representing Wales, and Cafalos 1991 is representing the Irish. So as you can see, fairways are firm, greens are normal, green speed is medium fast, and it is a par 71. I was hoping to play my round later, guys, but I've had to jump on now. As you can see, we're playing off the black tees, which are 7,393 yards and pin selection number 3. So good luck to all the other guys. Like I say, I was hoping to play my round later on, but after this evening I am not available until Monday afternoon. So I have played my practice round. I'm just off the back of it, and I played an absolute storming practice round. I just finished that literally 2 minutes ago. So 5 mile per hour wind. You can hit driver down here. See if we get a good opening tee shot. And we do very good opening tee shot there, guys. Great swing. This should kick along the fairway quite nice. This is far better winds than I had my practice round. I had like averaging 10 to 14 mile per hour winds in the practice round. So if it stays like this, I'm a happy man. 107 yards, down 3 feet into the wind. Just going to take a touch off at this sand wedge. It's another really good strike. That has went way left of the target. Yardage was absolutely bang on, but for some reason it must have been the slope. I didn't think the slope was as vicious as that. So we've got a 13-foot putt, breaking to the right, breaking from the right, turning to the left. Need that to turn. Oh, it does, and look who's starting to putt well. Wow. If I can keep my putting up like that, I would be absolutely delighted. So I do manage to birdie the first hole. Hole number 2 is a par 3, 207 yards. Wow, the wind's gotten even milder now. 3 mile per hour wind. So it's definitely going to have to be the 6 iron here, guys. I'm happy with this club. It's another really good strike. This should bounce on the fairway, then onto the green ideally. Sit down ball, get in, get. Oh, I thought we were getting an ace there in the Four Nations event. Wow, that would have been spectacular. So a little 2-foot tap in for birdie. So great start for me, guys. We have started birdie. And as always, I do hope everyone is well, and thank you for everyone who continues to support the channel. We are slowly growing and gaining subscribers every day. Hole 3 is the first of the par 5s, 574 yards. The wind's picked up a tiny bit now, 7 mile per hour winds. Fairways are quite tight on this course, guys. It's another really good swing here. Really swinging well just now, guys. As I'm sure, as I'm sure some of you knew, go back 5-6 rounds, I was pushing things way to the right, really vicious. I've worked hard to correct that. I work hard on my swing, guys. Make no mistake about that. So we are just playing this 6-wood up. I don't like how this is veering to the left. I'm not sure. Wow, we could be in trouble here. I'm in the heavy rough, guys, so that could be a criminal error from me. Albeit it's a pitch shot, but you do not want to be in the rough in this course. You do not want to be in the rough. This is not, I don't know how this is going to come out. It's going to run on a bit. Need that to sit. I've played it fairly well, probably looking about an 8-foot putt. Played it quite well actually, but this is a course you do not want to be on the rough, trust me. So a 9-foot putt, it is going to turn to the left. Oh, I've missed that, guys. That is a bad miss, and I tell you what, that could come back to haunt me. And I tell you, I've put that about 6 foot past. That could really come back to haunt me with the caliber of player we're playing against here. I do manage to save the par, but really disappointed that I didn't manage to nail that birdie there. It just shows you guys one mistake in the rough and it's very costly. So hole 4 is a par 4, 496 yards, but look how narrow this fairway is. Like I say, guys, I've got total belief in my swing just now, so I am hitting the big dog here. Fully lofting it up. It's another fantastic strike. Really, really happy with that. And I know a lot of people accuse me of being a hacker or whatever, using a modded controller, whatever they are. But believe it or not, guys, I put a lot of effort into my swing. That is the key to this game is practice, finding the sweet spot, finding your best swing. And I've certainly found mine. So 189 yards, 7 mile per hour wind. Just going to take a touch off of this. There is a slope here that I'm looking to just kind of bounce onto and get the ball running up towards the flag.
And this one's definitely heading towards the green.
It's going to be a bit long. It should start to turn round to the right. Probably looking about a 20 foot putt there. I've really miscalculated that one there, guys. An 18 foot putt. To be fair, there's not much in this. There is not much in this putt at all. Greens are playing 160. If that turns, oh, it's another phenomenal putt, guys, and that is going to be another birdie, and it is going to get me to 3 under. Softens the blow with not achieving a birdie on the par 5. So hole number 5 is a par 4, 418 yards, stroking the 10. The wind is picking up now. We are in a double digit wind speeds here, 11 mile per hour. This one here, I should be able to, because this is a similar winds I had in my practice round. Just going to add a touch of draw. This should kick out hard left here. This should kick out hard left from the rough. This should just kick hard left. Yeah. Get out. Yes, I've played that really, really well. And like I said, guys, I tried to play my round later than other guys. I was hoping to go last this time. It looks like I'm going to be first. Is there an advantage to going first? I don't think so, because guys can watch my video before they play and check out my swing, check out how I played the course, check out my putt lines. The wind should carry this. Oh, how is that so short? I had a 10, 11 mile per hour wind behind me there, and that is going to come all the way back down that slope. So I don't think there's a real advantage going first, guys. It doesn't bother me if I went first or last. But I do think going first, I think you're probably at a slight disadvantage, to be honest, because like I said, the rest of the guys can watch how you played around, what you did, see your putt lines, see the breaks, what clubs you used, how much you lofted up. So there is that to take into consideration. I think I could maybe have played this really well. Turn ball. Turn. Oh, just burns past the left edge. And I tell you what, I've put that 8 feet past. These 160 greens are not a common speed for me. And they're quite hard to get used to. So we've got a 7 foot putt that's going to turn to the left, hopefully, for the par save. And we do manage to get the par. Disappointing that I didn't pick up birdie there, because practice round I birdied that easily, but really surprised that that wind did not carry my ball as far as I expected. It was a 10 mile per hour wind. So hole 6 is on our par 4, 398 yards. Once again, you can hit driver here, just applying a touch of draw here, guys. This ball should be way past 300 yards if we get a good clean drive. It's another fantastic drive. There's a draw kicking in, and this should kick forward down the fairway. And as predicted, we are way past 300 yards, 314 yards. So 89 yards, again, It's slightly uphill. I'm just lofting this up one touch, one tiny touch. It's basically taken off 2 yards, 3 yards maybe. And I'm relying on this 10 mph wind to carry me the rest of the distance. There's the little touch up. This should be dialed in. That's short again. It's a good 20-30 feet short.
And from 24 feet away.
24 feet, so I'm really not gauging the wind well at all here, guys. Wow. So as suggested, I've really slowed down on my putts. This is going to turn to the right. Really taking my time over my putts now. That needs to start turning, is it? Oh, wow, Lee, what is going on? I have actually discovered how to putt again in this game. So we do manage to get to 4 under par here. And really didn't expect to pick up a birdie there, to be honest, after leaving that approach shot so short. I tell you what, guys, see a course review. I'm hitting the driver all day long here. Let's have a look. Oh, I don't know. I've lost a bit in the faith of the wind, so we are fully lofting up the fairway. But a course review, guys, normal round. I am hitting the driver on. I'm taking it on all day long. I'm being aggressive. But we are in a Four Nations event with some really top YouTubers and fantastic players, so I've got to play the percentage shot. But I was itching to play that. I really was. Still managed to nail that 290 yards. So 147. 9 iron is definitely the club here, guys. Just assessing the wind. We are going to loft that up twice. Start aiming this way left of the flag. That is a good strike. That wind's taking me slightly more to the right than I lied for, but the distance is bang on. Played that really well, guys. Probably looking at about an 8-foot putt for birdie. 7-foot putt for birdie. Greens are very moderate. Should hold its line, and it does, and we do manage to get another birdie, guys. So we are having a really good front nine so far. Really good front nine. We are 5 under par. Hole 8 is 210 yards, par 3, stroke index 4. 9 mph wind. So I do like this because this should hold my ball up well. It's going to be the 6. I don't know why it's went to the 5 wood. It's going to be the 6 wood. This wind should really hold up my ball well. Just taking a touch off of this. It should sit down fairly quick on the green. It's a good clean strike again. Really hitting the ball well. This should be really good. Should start to turn to the left. Really happy with that, guys. It's another approach shot. We've probably put about 8 feet. It is 8 feet bang on, and once again it's a really makeable birdie putt. Must be taking these chances here. It's going to turn to the right. It is slightly downhill. Going to play it with a bit of pace. Yes, and it is another successful putt. Rhymes gone by, guys. I've been missing that kind of putt. So we do manage to get to 6 under par. So hole 9 is a par 5, playing 587 yards. I really want to birdie this one. We failed to birdie the first par 5. I'm convinced all the other guys will pick up birdies there. And the wind's back down to 4 mph. What's going on? Wind is... oh. It's going to be really good. It's going to be really good. And we've managed to get that 299 yards. I said oh because I felt I pushed that slightly to the right in the controller there. So I do feel I've gotten away with one there. 3 wood with this pin position, guys, is no use. My practice round, I took it on. I still managed to pick up the birdie just. But with that wind against me, we're just going to lay up with a 6 wood and hopefully leave a flop or a pitch shot. But I did attempt that pin position and took it on, and I failed miserably, and I left myself like a really testing 40-foot putt. So we've played the clever shot, I think, there. And it is going to be a pitch shot. It's 61 yards, so we'll drop down to the 55. That normally travels about 59 to 60 yards. If it does on this occasion, I'll be happy about it. Should bounce on a good few yards yet and then sit down. There we go, 59 yards. So 6 foot putt for birdie, I would imagine.
It's right around 8 feet.
8 foot, okay. I would have liked that a lot closer, to be honest. This is not a gimme, guys. Turn. Oh, that didn't turn at all. That ball did not turn and there was 2 breaks left. Wow, yeah, 2 breaks left, didn't turn. So guys, it's another par 5. I have not picked up a birdie. And that is 100% going to come back and bite me. So I am going to remain at 6 under par. Really disappointed there not to get the birdie. That feels like 2 drop shots on that par 5s. So hole 10 is a par 4. 424 yards. Like I say, confident in my swing. It's nice. So we are going to be taking on the driver. Don't like how that came back. It's another really good swing. And that should be right down the centre of the fairway and should run out quite well for me. Wow, it's another monster drive. 318, 19 yards. So we've really took the distance out of this par 4. 123 yards. Let's see the wind behind me. Uphill. Pitch and wedge is a shot. Going to loft it up. A couple of touches here, guys. Let's see if we can get this one dialed. Pardon me, dialed right into the pin. It's a good strike. This is all over it. This is all over it. Get in. Oh, we've hit the flagstick. We have hit the flagstick. I have seen them drop. And it's just a simple tap in birdie. Oh, that would have been so nice to get an eagle there, guys. That would have really improved my score. But we are back to 7 under par. So hole number 11. Oh, the wind's back up to double figures. I'm just going to take a practice swing, guys, because that last swing felt really laggy. There we go. Nice swing. Last couple of swings have felt a bit laggy, guys. So on a par 3, don't want to muck this up. Lofting up. 6 iron. Just going to loft it up a touch here, I do feel. Let me see. 10 mile per hour wind. Just a touch, guys, because the wind's not been carrying me as well as I would have liked. Once again, laggy. Good strike. Good strike. This should run up to the flag. Really, really nice. Come on. This should be zeroed in. Turn. Turn. What a shot that is, guys. Wow. Fantastic approach shot. And hopefully I can convert this 3-foot birdie. Oh, first disconnection of the round. And we do manage to convert that birdie, guys, and move to 7 under par. 8 under par. I do apologise. Doing myself out a shot there. So hole 12, par 4, 449 yards. We are 8 under, going well here. I'm going to predict 12 under wins this tournament. 12, 13 under maybe with the standard of player we have will win this event. So 3 wood into the wind here. Yeah. When I hit driver previously, I did run out on that left hand side. It's another really good strike, guys. We are really, really hitting the ball well. Like I say, guys, in these kind of events, I don't feel pressure. I know a few of the guys felt extreme pressure the last time. Just going back to my football career and my current coaching career, you know, I'm dealing with thousands of people watching you, you know, so pressure just does not faze me at all. So looking for the wind to take me round here, this 5 iron. Now, wind's not held me up as much as I would have liked. This is probably going to be a bit long. Yeah, that has trickled a bit past. That wind just didn't hold me up as much as I was relying on it to. So we're probably going to have about a 22, 23 foot putt, I would guess here. 22 foot. Slightly uphill. It is breaking both ways. just going to favour the right of the flag here. Let's see if we can drain another fantastic putt from this kind of distance. Turn! Turn! Oh my goodness, guys. I thought that was in from about 4 feet out, and we do manage to convert the par. So, we've not had much luck with the last couple of pin seekers. That one and the one that hit the flag. On another day, they do drop. So, let me see. Now, the wind is completely different here now to my practice round. So, it's 3 wood. And I'm going to rely on the wind to take me round onto that fairway. The ball should run off to the right anyway. The fairway slightly slopes to the right. Good clean strike again. This ball should start moving slightly to the right. Or not. So, it is found the fairway there, guys, but I predicted that one wrong. Like I say, my practice round, that ball kind of moved to the right, but I have landed at a totally different area. So we are applying fade here, guys. 7 iron. Try to combat this 9 mile per hour wind speed. Let's see if we can get this to hold its path. I think the wind's taking it a wee bit more to the left, and it's going to be long. Long and left. That might not even hold the green. Oh, we are going to have a chip shot. It is going to be a chip shot, which I enjoy playing. It's one of my strengths. 9 yards. So we're fully lofting this up. This is makeable. At worst, I'm going to predict it hits the flag. Played it well. Get in. Get in. Oh, I've played that really, really well, guys. And that could be a really important birdie. I am now 9 under. I am really, really happy with that. So this one, hole 14, par 5. I must birdie this now, guys. There's no way I can afford to not birdie any of the par 5s. Oh, I've pushed it right. I've pushed it right. No, I'm okay though. I'm okay. That'll bounce down the fairway really, really well. Not the best of swings there. That's the worst swing in the round. Worst swing in the round so far. So once again, it's a layup shot. 12 mile per hour wind that's going to move my ball to the left. So we're looking to leave another pitch shot here, I would imagine. It was a pitch shot in the practice round. Fully lofting up this 3 wood, so it hopefully doesn't run out of fairway. That should just hang up in the air. It's another good strike. And that's going to land right in the middle of the fairway. I've played that really, really well there, guys. So 257 yards. It is going to be a pitch shot, probably about 40 odd yards. 65 yards, okay. So just lofting up this 2 touches, guys, because this normally goes about 70 yards. The wind will move my ball to the left, so we're taking that into consideration. I should sit down. Sit down, ball. Wow. Did not sit down at all, despite lofting up. So, it's an 8 foot putt, and I tell you what, this is no gimme, guys. This is not a gimme from this range. I'm going to play this with a good weight. Hopefully it turns for me. Yes, we do manage to find the cup there, and that does drop for a birdie, fortunately. So we do manage to get to 10 under, guys. Let's really see if we can push on now. Hole 15, it's a short par 4. Playing 404 yards. 3 wood is 100% the club here for me, guys. I ran out. Let me see, actually. We can fully loft this up. Let's go for the driver. We're going to fully loft it up. The fairway does turn to the right. Ah, I've pushed that to the right. We could be in the trouble here. We are going to be in trouble. We have trickled into the light rough. That was not a good drive. It was a slight push. So this is now a really tricky shot. It's going to, percentage-wise, gap wedge, just going to loft it up. I'm not sure how this is going to come out, guys, but one thing's for certain, I don't want to be shorting in the water. There we go. That's a far better strike this time. If this bites, I was never going to bite out the rough. And that is going to be about a 15 to 20 foot putt for birdie.
And this putt is for birdie.
22 feet. Turning to the right. Let's see if we can make this. It's certainly makeable. Looks good. Looks good. Oh my goodness. It's another one. It just trickles past the edge. And that is going to be another par for me there, guys. But quite happy with that, to be honest, with landing in the rough. Honestly, guys, this course you do not want to hit the rough. Especially the heavy rough. So hole 16 is a par 3, 171 yards. Just going to take a touch off of this. Just want this to land a couple of feet before the flag. And it should sit down really nice for me. Just taking a touch off of this. This wind should really hold my ball up. This wind's actually doing me a favour here. That does put you off that. Good strike. Come on, wind, hold me up. Hold me up, hold me up, hold me up. Oh, we're a bit long. We are a bit long, but you see how quick that sat down, so it's going to be a 14 foot putt for birdie. Downhill. Certainly makeable, this one, guys. It is breaking both ways. Breaking back towards the cup at the end. So a nice pace. Now that should break back towards the cup. Yes, and it manages to just grab on the edge. And it does drop for a birdie. So we have managed to get to 11 under par. Like I'm saying, guys, my prediction, 12, 13 under, I think, is going to be a tough score. Let's see if we can get to 12. With 2 holes to play. Hole 17, 486 yard par 4. The wind has really settled down for me here again. Once again, 3 wood. I hit the rough here in the practice round with a driver. It's another really good strike, guys. Really happy with that. Should sit down right in the centre off the fairway. Could have probably hit driver there, actually. I think we could have hit driver there, guys, to be fair. So 191 yards. Just looking for this to bounce on from the fairway. So it's going to be the 6 iron. Use the wind. Let's get this running on from the fairway, trickling up onto the green. This should be good. Come on. Come. Oh, what a horrible bounce. Sit down. Sit down. Nah, not played that well. Oh, there's a slope here. Looks like we're going to catch. Wow. Okay, that is not the best of shots. This could be an awful uphill putt here, guys. Really amazed the ball took a bounce. As a powerful bounce like that. We were about good 10 yards short of the green. So this is a tricky putt, guys. It is breaking both ways. I'm just going to favour it's turning to the right more. That needs to get up. Needs to get up. I've not played that well at all, guys, and I've got a lot of work here to do just to save par now. It's an 8 foot putt. It is turning to the right. Turn. Oh, it was a good confident putt there, guys, and that is a bit of relief. That is a bit of a relief. Let's move on to the final hole of this fantastic course. I do wish all the rest of the guys the very, very best, guys. So let's see. I'm coming down to the 3 wood here, guys. Just going to fully loft this up. Probably going to be leaving a 5 iron or a 4 hybrid into the green here. Good strike again. Should find centre of the fairway. Good distance there. We're in line with the flag, so I'm going to guess it's probably going to be the 5.
And hitting from 190.
It is. Now, I tell you what. I just want to land right in the fringe of this green here. I'm taking it on. A safe player would say, you've got a good round, let's go for par. I'm taking this on here, guys. I'm just looking to hit the fringe of this green. 4 mile per hour wind. Looking to just hit the fringe. Let's see if we can be rewarded for taking this on. This is going to be nice. This is going to be nice. Oh, wow! What on earth? I thought I hit the fringe there. I clearly didn't. I must have hit the wooden surround. So, I don't know, guys. You could say I was really lucky there or very unlucky. Depends what way you look at it. But we've got a flop shot here. 32 yards. Must execute as well. I'll put a fast on that, so it will go slightly left. But the yardage was bang on, guys, and that's going to leave me a tap in par. But wow! I don't know if I was fortunate or unlucky there, guys, because I thought I played a worldie into that green. It didn't look like it hit the thing. On my screen, it looked like the fringe. But guys, we managed to shoot a 60, which is 11 under par. I'm absolutely delighted with that round. Like I say, all the best to Tim, Phil, and Kafalos. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, peace out, and love you all. Thanks and bye.